The energy that has been coming in right now is no joke. We are shifting timelines right now. We are truly ascending and becoming our best self yet. And the older self, we are destroying the older self so we can get into our new timeline. We have a lot of energy and a lot of symptoms and a lot of things that are happening. So, by all means, let's get into this. Joe Sky back at it again with another update for you guys. Hope you guys have been all doing good. I know there's been a lot of ascension symptoms. We got a lot of things to get into. So this is so much data. We haven't had anything like this in months, right? Like it's been a long time since we've had a massive push of energy, really pushing us this fire horse of a year, they like to call it, right? It is really kicking in and we're feeling it. It's definitely intense. It's definitely a nice fuel up. And many people are definitely feeling the ear popping, the ear ringing, maybe something within the stomach, nerves, jittery, tired, maybe back pain, tingling, all that sorts of stuff. There's been quite a bit of symptoms many people have been feeling. Maybe it's been hard to breathe. This energy is so powerful. And I think a lot of people might be feeling it now, even though the charts look calm. So just a huge amount of energy really just coming in. We haven't had a break. And of course, we're having, of course, from vertical spiking, it just literally flips the script and it becomes horizontal bands of energy, right? So as you can see, the last 12 hours there just hasn't been any spiking. It has been just horizontal energy, um, bands resonating at the harmonic frequencies. That's what we got going on right now. Now, when we look at the electromagnetic spectrum or the background, I mean, this is the background that you're seeing. This is even more intense, and you're definitely seeing the those horizontal bands of energy resonating at harmonic frequencies. But you're also noticing when you look at it, especially around hour two. I don't know if you guys can see the mouse that I have, but at hour two, you got like the two is at the bottom in between 12 and 13. You see these little waves of energy that are like in between the columns. This is a pattern I don't normally see. And it has been really intense. There's been a lot of earthquakes everywhere. And the energy just keeps amplifying and getting more intense, which is definitely, not normal, right? So we've been just ramping up for over 2 weeks now. And this it looks like it's like a its own energy, like it's just breaking the traditional pattern here. So this is truly like an amplification of energy right now. And to take a look at the numbers right now, we had a power 40 something, 41, 47, 51 was our highest peak, but not today or the last 24 hours. Right now, kind of just lower numbers, qualities, the frequencies, everything's, moving up and down. And of course, there was a big blackout, but that was a while ago. That was a couple days ago. Here are the numbers, the most recent numbers, power 33. Everything here is really intense right now. At Space Weather Live, we have a KP4, active geomagnetic conditions, solar wind spikes. So that is interesting. I know our interplanetary magnetic field was slightly south, which means we probably were hit with a stealth CME. None of that stuff really gets reported. You got to pay attention to this though. This is all low. When things get low, things can go high. So we need to pay attention to what's going on. We've had the highest was a C1, that's very low. So things are a little too quiet. Things have really dipped down. Um, let's look at sunspot regions. Currently, not much going on. Let's take a look at the coronal holes. Okay, a chaining again of the coronal holes. This is huge. This is definitely going to bring some plasma here towards us. That's what they do, these coronal holes, dark spots on the sun, cooler spots, plasma escapes and hits us. And this one's chaining. So this is a huge coronal hole. And now as we keep looking, you're going to see on the left side, it's a big bright region. And whenever there's a big bright, wow, look at that. Big bright region on the left, you know there could be some big active sunspot regions coming, and you can see all those eruptions on the sun. If you look all the way to the left, up top left, or specifically the middle left, you could see that there is some eruptions, right? A lot of plasma coming out of the sun. So we got to pay attention to that, and you can see on composite 131 angstroms, right? You can see that there's definitely stuff coming out of the sun. So we're definitely going to be paying attention to what's coming, because when things get low, we got some things coming in the next few days. We might have some serious sunspots facing us. Big earthquakes. I know there was a big one. I don't know where it was. New one in Oval, Chile. Been quite a bit of earthquakes. America has definitely been getting hit. I know we had another one. I think we had another one in South Carolina, Texas. Um, Take a look. Montana. Quite a bit in California, Petrolia, California. There's been some happening there. Where else? Texas, Wyoming, Texas. A lot of earthquakes, and there was another six earthquake. I forgot where was it, Russia or something like that. But there was, so this is the second 6+ magnitude earthquake. So again, as you can see, everything really just tends to just flow, right? Like something happens in the Schumann, something happens, we get solar activity, then big earthquakes happen. And a lot of people weather sensitive are feeling it. And yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of symptoms and a lot of things people are feeling. Let me know how you guys are doing. I'm so thankful for everyone who's been watching. Make sure you watch the like. Make sure you watch and like. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you so much, and I'm gonna keep you guys updated. Thank you.